Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Alabaster Sinclair here. Welcome back to the Memorial Day Massacre, the 2019 Legacy of Carmel Park, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our post-show after the evening. Just a little wind-down time. First off, we just want to ask some questions here. Fox, what was your favorite part of the evening?
Well, Sinclair, it was absolutely my favorite part of the evening had to be the Amazing Hazen returning to action here in RWF. It's been nice seeing him abroad, but him against Chad the Shad was an absolute classic we will be looking back on for years to come. Chad, he looked amazing, even not being in the ring, but it was just amazing for me to witness one of my personal heroes and favorite wrestlers, my favorite of all time actually, getting a contract in the company I so graciously donate my time to. I will see what do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree. Snake, what do you think what was your favorite match of the night?
Well, Alabaster, to be quite honest with you, it was a great card. It was a phenomenal event. All the matches were great. Legacy of Carmel Park, just a phenomenal thing. Tribute to all the old guys coming back and some new blood coming in. But I really think my favorite match, and it's just probably my bias coming in too, the Buddy Boys in their handicap tag match. They finally got their win, and I'm so happy for them. Those boys finally got a win they deserved, and they did it in a handicap match. And that is definitely my favorite match of the night.
Alrighty, fellas. This question is for both of you. Who do you think had the most to lose and the most to gain from this evening? Personally, I think the Amazing Hazen had the most to gain, being able to get to come back to the RWF. Also, personally, I think the most to lose was Zero, because to not have a chance at the European title. He's had his rematch. We'll see. Fox, Snake, what do you think?
The person with the most to gain, just clearly, in my mind, it had to have been the Wild Man. I mean, just him winning the match tonight really kind of solidified his victory in a singles match against the Renegade Zero, and finally putting the old stake in the heart of Zero. It was just an amazing match. Wildman did just a fantastic job, and this really solidifies him as a true European champion here in the RWF.
Oh, Alabaster, that is a great question. You're throwing the hard ones out there, too. I mean, you look at this card, you look at all these matches, all these superstars we have going. Everyone had something to lose tonight, and it was just amazing. But I think the one who had the most to lose, I'm going to go with Mitchell Fatal, because he was just going to call it quits if he lost his Baron Gauntlet. And, I mean, this is something that's been in his blood for over 20 years, something he's done his entire life, his first love, if you will. I think if he would have lost tonight and we wouldn't have seen him again in the RWF, the face of our industry would have changed, because he would have been gone, and we would never know what he would ever do from there. And that's my 2 cents on that matter there, Alabaster.
The most to lose, I think the man with I hate to even bring it up. I heard all too much, and my scoop was just too deep, really. But I'm referring to Urban Jump, and he lost tonight to Big Money, and it was a horrific loss. And not only did he have the most to lose, he did lose, and I really feel bad for old Urban Jump, and I just don't even want to really get any more deep than we have already got.
Well, honestly, I think it's the Buddy Boys. They had the most to gain tonight, because they have been needing a win, and they finally got it. They finally got it tonight. They've been training. They haven't won a match since they debuted. They kind of sat themselves down, probably crushed a couple 30 cases of beer, and we're like, you know what, we need to win. And they actually started training instead of just sitting there partying like they always do, which there's nothing wrong with that. But they had the most to gain. They finally got their match, and I'm so excited for those boys. You know what? They definitely have the most to gain this evening.
That's just a great evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, for my partners, Fox Fedak and Snake Avery, I'm Alabaster Sinclair, and we're glad that you could join us here for the 2019 Memorial Day Massacre, the Legacy of Carmel Park.